Howie was one of my best friends. He was the minister in our church. I've known him for about 10 or 12 years. And we met Howie originally. Our church was, our family was looking for a church to go to, and Howie's church was right around the corner from our house. I was first very attracted to Howie through his sermons. His sermons just seemed to be he was very honest, didn't sugarcoat things, very vulnerable, shared his life with the congregation, and as a result, he and I became friends. We became very close friends, and then we became very intimate best friends. Howie then in April of '08 had a brain seizure and was diagnosed with a glioblastoma, stage 4 brain tumor. And that's when the relationship for me started with the hospital. Howie believed in hope and didn't believe in despair. And he always chose hope over despair. And it came out of who Howie was, but it was also part of who the BIDMC is. When I first saw the flyer for A Reason to Ride, and Howie was going through at that time radiation, I thought, well, there may be some connection to this Dr. Wong and Howie's Dr. Wong at BIDMC. I asked Howie if we could meet Dr. Wong and see if it was the same person that was on the flyer, which in fact it was. And I said to him, you know, our Fuddruckers restaurants are looking for a primary group that we could, a charity or a fundraiser that we could raise money for. And we do about 400 fundraisers a year in the restaurants. But we didn't have one that the whole organization was really focused on, really behind, and that I was particularly passionate for. 2 or 3 weeks later, he set up a tour with myself, Howie, Dr. Wong, and we toured the research labs. The thing that really struck me was it's human beings like you and I doing the hard work, sitting in a lab, sitting in a microscope, analyzing stuff, trying to figure out how to find a cure for brain cancer. It's not some abstract concept somewhere else that somebody else is doing. It's that it's happening right here. Dr. Wong talked about the money that was raised. We'll buy a microscope, can buy small, different various equipment for the benches where they're doing the work. It's real. It made it very real for us that cancer is very real, and the research is real. That's when we decided to really get involved with Reason to Ride and get involved with BIDMC and specifically support Dr. Wong. He just doesn't give up. The first time I was here with Howie, he's going for radiation. I'm thinking, okay, some dark, depressing place where we're going to get radiation. And instead, you walk into the area where Howie had radiation, and it's bright, open. The staff at the desk, very, positive, upbeat, inviting. There's a garden outside the area with flowers where you can sit while you're waiting. Just really wonderful. I wouldn't say how he enjoyed his chemo treatments. No, I won't say that. I will not say he enjoyed it, but he did enjoy visiting with the staff that was here. And he did enjoy seeing the smiling faces from the nurses and the people that were attending to him. He loved the people that took care of him very much because he shared that with me. His whole thing was, just don't sit back and wait for life to happen to you. You have to do things. If you want to be grateful, what does grateful look like? It's like doing something. I'm very grateful for Howie for teaching me that. I think the ride represented for Howie another form of hope, actually a way for Howie to give back to BIDMC for what it was doing for him, which was just, incredible. I'm grateful for BIDMC for what they did for Howie. Howie did pass away, but the care and the love they gave him while he was alive was just, really amazing. I think gratitude's not a feeling, I think it's an action, taking action, doing things, being of service, helping somebody else, getting outside of your own skin and thinking about somebody else other than you. That's what he taught me. And that's what I would share with others.